Fro, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Fro, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
What's good, family? What's good? It's your boy Demond back in the building. We Talk Hawks TV. We Talk Hawks Daily. Your boy back in the building. Been a minute. Been about 8 days? Been about 8 days since we had a show. I ain't gonna lie, family. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your boy needed a break. I ain't even much gonna lie to you. But we back. We back. I wanted to talk about a couple topics today. Y'all know my motto, man. I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. I will be dropping the link so fans can tap in. So let's go ahead and get that out the way early. Let me drop that link. Anybody who wants to tap in, come through, come holler. You know, all you got to do, make sure you have your camera on and come speak your mind. This is a Hawks fans safe space. Say how you feel over here. You feel me? Say how you feel. Come talk to me. Salute to everybody in the building that's rocking with your boy. I know it's an early show. Y'all let me know, man. Do y'all like it since it's the off season? Y'all like it early show? I want me to go back to just doing show in the evening time. I figured people be watching the playoffs and doing regular life stuff. So that's why I figured let me just do it now in the morning. But if we need to go back to the evening, we can do that. We can go back to the evening about 8 o'clock Atlanta time. Y'all let me know, man. 8, 9 o'clock Atlanta time. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer. But let's go and get straight to it. I was going to talk. But first, hold up. I didn't even get my salutes all out, man. Hold up, man. Salute to the homeboy Gabe in the building, man. Salute to Craig in the building. Who else in the building tonight? I mean, tonight. Tonight. I mean, this morning. Salute to Craig in the building. Salute to Bruce Leroy in the building. Old school in the building. Salute to the homeboy Mike. Salute to the homeboy Phil. Phil got his teeth pulled, baby. Uh-oh. Got them teeth pulled, Phil. Hey, I hope they gave you some what? Hydrocodone. What else they give for I hope they gave you some good painkillers, dog. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I had my wisdom teeth taken out probably about, I don't know, like 7 years ago. It was going sideways, so they had to take out all 4 at the same time. I ain't even much lying. I ain't feel no pain at first because I was drugged up, so it kind of fooled me. So I let instead of taking my drugs like they told me to, I let the shit wear off, and oh my God, bro, I was like, I was popping that damn pill so quick, man. Never again. But salute to everybody who's tapping in with your boy. Let's get started, man. Let's get started. Salute to my guy, Uncle Freezy in the building. Them boys out there rolling in the playoffs. Salute to the Knicks doing a thug thizzle, man. Salute to the homegirl only. Hey, only say I'm gonna donate $5 because Trump finna win. You know, said Trump finna win, so I'm finna get paid. Gonna let me donate that $5 real quick. Salute to my homegirl only in the building. Salute to the homeboy Mike, aka Arch Alien, buy crypto. That's what I'm gonna start calling Mike. I'm just start calling Mike back crypto. All right, let's get started, man. Let's get started. Let me start off with this right here. I know y'all seen this right here already. Okay. Here we go. Boom. Y'all see it at the top? Let me adjust it a little bit here. Let me go with let me go with this one. There we go. So Trae Young's dad likes a post on Twitter, on X, saying Lakers, I don't know who Grads is, but he said Lakers need to go younger. So you know what a little play on words right there. So you know what he's talking about. And Trey's dad approves this post. He approves this post. That boy Cam, he like, fuck. Carl's like, man, there's gonna be some dark days ahead. A homeboy said he can't blame for wanting what's best for his son. I'm a Trae Young fan just as much as my Hawks fan. See, that's what we not the same at right there. That's what we not the same. I'm a Hawk fan first at all times, and it's not with just Trae Young. It's with any player on the team. I never put a player in front of the team ever. But let me so y'all saw that. Y'all see that right there, family. Y'all see that. Okay. I got the homeboy in the building. What's good, my guy? We got Air Force in the building. Talk to me.
What up, yo? Hey.
We got the homeboy, and we got the homeboy. I don't know which name he going by this week, man. I think I call up a new name every week. Show Justin, whatever. I don't know. What he this week? What's good, my guy? Let me move the home girl. She said Ice Trae would never win a championship here in Atlanta. Ooh,
what y'all doing today? Hater.
So let's get to it. Let's go and get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. I was gonna start the show with something else until I just saw that. So how can I word this? Do we take that like of a comment as a grain of salt, or is that something to be concerned about? Air Force and Justin, talk to me. What y'all got?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was getting into the stream and I did not see what tweet you were talking about.
Oh, want me to show you again? Here you go. Right at the top.
I can't blame
right here. You see this one? Ray Young.
Dark days ahead. Lakers need to go younger.
Lakers need to get younger.
Got you. Oh yeah, all that stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I know about that. Is
that just a father being a father? Should should we take any stake in a like? I mean, hey, you can like a lot of stuff. It don't mean that. Let me just say it like this. And this is how I always look at stuff like this. I'm one of those fans to where until I hear the player say something or suggest something, I'm going to roll with the player. We do know that family sometimes is an extension of what the player thinks, but we know sometimes some family members just say they shit on their own. I mean, you got like Dak Prescott brothers be calling the Cowboys trash and stuff like that. And, you know, you can't really say that's what Dak Prescott says. So I'm asking.
I mean, you got to look at it in the consideration at this time. I mean, this would be Trey's 6th or 7th year. Excuse me for my dental work. I'm out for the rest of the week. So
What's going on here?
But the fact is this. I mean, you got to look at where this team's at. I mean, 3 straight years have been the play-in tournament, and Trey say he doesn't have time. He wants to win. We didn't build anything off the Eastern Conference Finals, and it just seems like we're in that same position every year. So he's basically putting the franchise on notice to let them know, hey, you need to make some moves. If not, then what's the purpose of me being here? Then I need to just go ahead and go out to LA. I already got a house out there. I'm already on the same team, Maverick Carter and LeBron James and AD. So what's the purpose? You know?
Let me ask you this though, Air Force.
Go ahead.
Say he gets traded to the Lakers, and whatever the Laker deal is, whatever. Is him, and if he go to the Lakers, are the Lakers a better team? Not a better team, but him going to the Lakers, is he further along and getting closer to winning than if he stayed in Atlanta? Because let's look, the Lakers just got their ass whooped.
Yeah, you know? They did. Yeah.
Now, I don't believe if Trae Young was on that team, they're going to beat the Nuggets. I don't believe that.
No, I don't think so either. No.
So, I mean, is he in a better winning situation in LA compared to staying in Atlanta? And then, Show, let me know what you think after Air Force go on that one.
I would say that he would be in a better position being more recognized than where he is at now. Atlanta's not a small market, as we know, but right. At the same time, you got to look at the history of the ownership. You know, there's no championships here. The Lakers got 17, and you playing Showtime. You got to look. It's the Lakers. You know, I mean, if you count the Hawks championship, you're talking about St. Louis Hawks. We haven't been in no St. Louis. That's not.
Yeah, but is he any closer to a championship in LA than he is with Atlanta?
No, I would have to say no.
What you think, Show?
I mean, Trae Young and Anthony Davis will move me, honestly. You've seen Trae Young and Jalen Johnson, and obviously LeBron is in his waning years, but Trae Young, LeBron, and AD, I mean, that makes the most sense, right? You get Trey next to 2 elite front court players who are elite play finishers and can get their own shot, and obviously LeBron can make as good as anybody in the NBA as well. So yeah, I don't really buy the whole he's in a worse situation to get a championship. He's in a great situation to get a championship because like what we felt like that team needed, at least offensively, was a point guard. So that LeBron didn't have to carry the scoring load and the playmaking load because
they have a point guard though, Show.
No, they don't.
D'Lo not a point guard?
No, he's not. D'Lo can moonlight as a point guard, but he's not going to be a point guard that's going to elevate you in the playoffs. He's had one good year playing point guard full time. That was on the Brooklyn Nets, that bullshit ass team they put together before they got KD, Harden, and Kyrie, where he had 8 assists a game and he made an all-star game and they got swept, or maybe they won one game in the first round. Jared Dudley, you remember that shit?
Yeah, Jared Dudley.
shit. Yeah, when they maybe went to 5 or 6 with Philly, and I think that was that the year before we played Philly or the same? I think that was the year before we played. We made the Eastern Conference Finals. So he's not a real point guard. D'Lo's not.
Does Trey in LA? You put Trey on that current Laker team minus D'Lo. Do they beat the Nuggets in the playoffs?
I think they have a better chance. I don't. First of all, I don't think anybody who's beating the Nuggets in the next 2 years. They could very easily three-peat.
So can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
He will be on a team with better talent with AD and LeBron, but his path to a championship will be much harder due to the Nuggets, due to Minnesota, due to
see.
Because let's keep it real. Let's be honest here. When we look in the Eastern Conference,
but see the difference is though, man.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying, but teams, if he's on that team,
right?
Mike Conley's on Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Murray's on Trey, not Aaron Gordon, not KCP. You're putting your at worst your second best perimeter defender on Trae Young, because you're not just gonna put Mike Conley on LeBron like they do Dre, like they put Jose fucking Alvarado on DeAndre Hunter. You can't even put Jose Alvarado on Rui because he'll actually punish that. He'll actually punish that, whereas Dre gets on a small guy and doesn't know what the fuck to do. So I think the overall team dynamic makes it so that Trey is actually in the best situation possible to win a championship in general. Do they beat the Nuggets? Probably not. But let's be honest, they were what? They're one shot here, one shot there away from making it a 7-game series. Does Trey change that? I think so. I think Trey makes it easier on them, especially because they couldn't score for shit. Was the big issue. You're not going to defend the Warriors. You're not going to be able to stop the Warriors defensively. You're not. So your best bet is to attempt to outscore them. Trae Young gives them an opportunity to, all-time defensive player in the front court in AD, and he's an offensive within himself. Him and LeBron are an offense within themselves. That's a top 5 offense every day of the week.
Matt got something for you, show.
Yeah, a lot of great defensive point guards can't guard Trae Young. What the fuck are you talking about? That's why they don't put their point guards on Trae Young. The only team that consistently would put their point guard on Trae Young was Marcus Smart guarding Trae Young. And if I recall, in the playoffs last year, he didn't hit a shot over Marcus Smart. He hit a shot over Jaylen Brown. So, again.
Okay. So, final question on this topic real quick. Are you concerned with Trey's dad liking that tweet or just some bullshit?
Like I said, man. Go ahead, Air Force.
No, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned with the tweet. I think he's just putting that out there. That's to put it out there. At the same time, he is putting that I wouldn't say he's just putting that out there just to make it notice for the franchise. Hey, you need to do something. Because you cannot go back to that same group last year. It just can't. It can't work. It cannot. And if you're going with that same group, it's just not going to work out. I just don't think it's something to be concerned about. But it is putting the Hawks on notice, because right now they're on the clock. They got to make some moves right now. Absolutely.
So you think now that you said that, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just running stuff back through my head. So you maybe it could be just Trey's dad way of reinforcing basically what Trey said on this podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an angle we should just look at it. Just adding more pressure onto the front office. Now, show. Let me ask you this, which was the topic of the show before I saw that tweet. Do the Hawks have enough time, enough assets to put together a winner that could satisfy Trey before he says, you know what, I'm done. Let me go somewhere else.
Trae Young is simply applying some sour diesel from 2013 to the Hawks. It's just pressure. It's just pressure. He's telling them to get their shit together. I don't blame him.
Right.
He done gave them more than enough time. It's time for them to get their shit together.
But do the Hawks have the time to get it together, though?
For sure. Like I said, like honestly, and I mean this with every bone in my body. If you trade DJ for a player who's 6'8" and good at basketball, that's the only requirement. 6'8" or taller and good at basketball will be out the plan. It's that simple. I'll take Cam Johnson in the first round pick.
Air Force?
Yeah. Trey's got 2 more years in that contract, and he can opt out in that last year, I believe. So you do have time. Now the question is this: is Landry Fields can make moves?
That's what I'm asking. Do we have the time to make? Because let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Okay, our best tradable asset outside of Trae Young and Jalen Johnson is DeJounte Murray.
Yes.
You know, this mimics the Dame situation almost like perfect. They've got the lottery pick. Dame wanted them to trade it, but they traded CJ McCollum, aka DJ. It's CJ, DJ. It's almost uncanny how perfect it is. They tried to trade CJ for a piece that would help them. They got the wrong guys, right?
I don't think they really tried to win though. I mean, they tricked off that money. Exactly. They spent the money on Grant.
Right. So I mean, they made it seem like they were trying, but we can look at it and say, what the fuck were all these young guys getting minutes for? Like, we got young guys that aren't getting minutes, so it's clear that you're playing these vets because you're trying to win, right? So, but I mean, like I said, man, just DJ for somebody who's 6'8" and good. We'll be ready.
And I mean, what's the time schedule looking like, Air Force? What, 2 years? I mean, okay, let's say now.
This year.
I did say this.
This year.
I did say this now. I can't remember. I think I said it in a space. I think you was in there, Leon. I think it was in one of y'all spaces. Now, I did say this. And I think it was one of the times where I was being a rational, realistic, non-trolling fan. I said.
Rare.
Yeah, it's rare. I ain't gonna lie. It's rare.
They be
I did say this. I did say this now. I never believed the current roster that we had is a 10th seed roster. I never believed that.
It's not.
I said we won 36 games, and I think somebody in that space told me we were 6 games out of the 6th seed, I think.
Nah, it wasn't.
Or was it 11?
It was 11.
Like 10
11.
games.
It was 11. It was 11. 10 or 11 is one of them, right?
Yeah.
It was 11.
And I said, if you take away the 22 games Trae Young missed, right? And then you take away the games that Jalen and Hunter missed, I think we win. I can't remember what the number was, how many games they missed total combined. I believe we squeak 11 wins out of that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So realistically, we are now. People who know me know I put money. I thought we was at least a 5th seed, and I put money on it. Obviously, I lost. But so if I roll with that, right? In my honest opinion, if we can shore up the issues that we have on the defensive side of the ball, right? I could see us winning 50 games because 11 put us at 46, right?
Yeah.
So, 11 would have put us at 47. I'm sorry, 47.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
With our mishaps. Oh, and the upgrade at the center position. I meant to add that also.
Oh, please, Lord.
Do I sound crazy when I say that, Air Force and show?
No, you don't. Clint Capela, please move him. He's been in this league for 10 years. He is who he is. I don't know why we're holding on to him. He should have been gone.
What's good, Darion? Oh, my bad, Air Force. My bad. Go ahead. I mean to cut you off.
But you do have a point. If Jalen Johnson was healthy and Trey didn't miss that many games, we could have won at least 46 to 47 games. I could see that. 50, I don't know, man. 46 to 47 makes sense. Unfortunately, because of string of injuries, look, that happens. Every team gets hurt. But it seems like for some apparent reason, I don't know whoever the personal trainer for the Hawks, he must be not doing his job because everybody got a headache or they nausea or they, always got a bad cold or whatever. But they're going to have to at least address the center position. You need size. You're undersized. You've been undersized for years now.
True.
Why? Why do you keep neglecting that area? I don't know. We don't need no more hybrid centers.
True. What's good? What's good, Darion?
Yo, what's going on, man?
And shout out to homeboy SS in the building. OG Foot in the building, aka It's Just Basketball. In the
boy, hey, I've been waiting. I was fixing me something to eat. I said, let me hurry up and get on, man. How y'all doing?
What up, yo? What up?
Can I say something real quick, man?
Yeah. Hey, did you see the tweet? Did you see the tweet that was put up?
No, I heard y'all talk about it.
All right. Did you see it, Darion?
Yeah, I saw you put it up earlier on the screen.
Salute the homeboy SS in the building, tapping in. Them boys in the playoffs up there going to the second round.
Man.
Tapping in with me, man. But let me ask Darion this. Oh, hold on. I know my bad. You wanted to say something real quick, right, Foot? My bad.
Yeah. So we got DJ and Trey for 3 years if we want to, right? I'm not really worried about what Trey is saying and putting pressure on the Hawks. The Hawks hold the keys. They got them for 3 more years, right? So
True.
I'm not too much worried about that. And I know some of you guys talked about, moving him from this place to that place. You got to think about the Lakers. The Lakers' problem was still defense. They Caruso and all those guys. So you're still gonna have a huge problem from a defensive standpoint. Number two, I hear us talk about injuries a lot. Yes, injuries affected our record, but when we pretty much had everybody, we still were tricking our basketball game, playing dumb basketball. Until this team learn how to defend, I don't give a damn who you can pick up, right? Until you stop playing dumb and start playing smart basketball. That's the way I see it. Trey, with Trey or without Trey, doesn't matter. We play dumb basketball. And you remember I brought up a while back during the season, we lose games by like 5 points or less, right? 5 points or less. We're close, right? Again, dumb basketball. That's all I'm saying for now.
I get what you're saying, but this is the thing right here. You're saying smart basketball, right? We got a coach, Quinn Snyder. He's in the top 10, one of the highest paid coaches in the league at $8.4 million per year.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we not getting that? Why are we not getting that out of him?
Do you have
exactly? Exactly.
Let me ask
Air Force.
Let me ask Darion. Darion, is that tweet that bullshit or do
question before we go? But I didn't see a tweet, so can I get educated on the tweet, please?
Okay. Let me go and post it.
Appreciate it.
Can y'all see it at the top? Ray Young, see this? Somebody said Lakers need to go get younger. A little play on words, right? And his dad liked it.
I don't be worried about that little BS.
Nah, yeah, I don't worry about it either. I mean, didn't the Cowboys just go through a whole family tweet situation and everything like that?
I just said that.
I mean, until the player says something, I don't really care.
So it don't mean nothing to you.
Nah, family members are gonna be family members, man.
Well, I'm just making sure because other previous tweets by his father, I see some Hawk fans. They be riding on them tweets. They be taking them tweets as the Bible. I'm just making sure. So we're not taking this one since he liking the Laker move. We're not taking this one as the Bible.
Nah, just me personally. I I mean, tweets or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not saying you personally. I mean,
Yeah.
when I said that part about taking it as the Bible, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to some Hawks fans who, well, his dad said this. Okay, what?
Man, either you
Well,
gonna
now
be
his
here or
dad
not. Who
said
cares?
this.
We moving on. It's all about, for me, it's about the logo. That's how I look at it.
Okay, what's good? SS, talk to me, man.
How you doing? I'm here chilling. You know, I ain't got nothing.
Okay. I thought you was in the garage or something. The way you was laid out like that.
Nah, I'm stuck. I just had surgery yesterday, so I'm just.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I tore my ACL, so I just got that.
Doing
surgery.
what? You ain't even an athlete.
I was playing basketball when I was at school. I fouled them all. I see you smiling, but I got landed on. I went for a rebound, and someone landed on me, tore my shit. So I had
get well soon.
Yeah, so I'm just.
You gotta sit your ass down too right now.
Well, he don't have a choice now.
Man, I am laid out.
He don't got a choice now.
I literally don't got a choice, bro. It takes me 10 minutes to go anywhere, bro, and then the bathroom is like down the hall, so it's just annoying. But chilling. I wanted to comment something about injuries because I know they were saying like how injuries affected the Hawks season. Yeah, I get that, but I also, this is like my personal like thought about injuries. How injuries affect people. The more games and the more time you play, the easier it is for you to get hurt. I know you're saying like, oh yeah, you play like every game, your body will get used to it. That's a different story. If you're fatigued and like if you're playing 40 minutes a night, you're probably gonna get hurt. Like look how Joel Embiid played too many minutes, got hurt. Same thing the Lakers. AD, that's why he's always getting hurt. He's playing too many minutes. So you have to go deeper in your bench, and that's also why I like when you guys talk about the Hawks and how they don't play young guys, which is also BS because how to avoid injuries. Like let's say you're concluded that you're going to lose this game and you're down 12 points. Why your starter still in the game with 6 minutes left? At that point, pull them if you think you're gonna lose the game anyway, and play your bench. So that means your starters get preserved. That's how I see it. So.
All right, now Darion.
Yo.
I had a question that I asked Air Force's show. I don't know if you was listening, so I'm gonna re-ask it to you and Foot and SS. If you trade Trae Young to the Lakers, does his chance of winning a championship improve, considering the Western Conference is way tougher than the East?
Does whose chance? Trae Young's?
Trae Young, if he was on the Lakers. On the Lakers, it'd be Trey, LeBron, AD. Right? Now, he may have better talent in a LeBron and AD, but does he have a harder path to a championship in the Western Conference as a Laker, considering you got to go through Denver, up and coming Minnesota now.
Okay,
Dallas looking tough.
OKC, Dallas.
So even though he'll have a 40 shit, LeBron about old as me now. Gonna have an old LeBron, even though he's still giving you 25, 5 and 5. Shit, probably 25, 7 and 5. AD still kind of injury prone.
Yeah.
But he still got to go through the West. Is that what do you think on that?
Nah, it's not an easier path. His best chance is getting traded to somewhere in the East. I mean, if that's what he wanted, you know what I mean? But going out to the West right now, no way. Because you got to look at it. Even even the teams that didn't make the play-in had a better record than what we did.
True. Thoughts on that, Foot?
So the same, man, because again, you already devoid of defense. You got it when you gave up Caruso and start giving up those guys, right? And Trae Young just going to make it worse, right? So what people not talking about, LeBron is ball dominant. So is Trey, right? Trey's use is going to go way down, right? That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Everything should have been run through AD anyway, but they're not, but again, his usage rate's going to go down. So what he's going to do?
Oh, does LeBron usage go down?
Well, see, somebody's got to go down. Who is it?
I mean, but it don't have to go down a lot. But I mean, it's going to go down.
So I think it's going to be Trey before LeBron. That's just my thing.
Well, it probably go. Well, I'll just say it like that. It'll probably be whatever.
Do you not think LeBron is tired of doing fucking everything?
Yeah, but you got to think about this. let's look at the history, right? Yeah, I hear you, show, but let's look at this history, right? You know, LeBron's been ball dominant on every damn team he played on since he's been in the league. And you think this DJ shit didn't work? I don't think that's gonna work either. Plus, again, you got the West. You got to lock up in the West, bro. They're gonna abuse Trey ass in the West. That's just real talk.
Yeah, Jamal Murray ain't no small guard either. That's a beach right there. Small, mauling, man.
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all this. Darion Foot and SS, if you want to tap in, I already asked Show and Air Force this. With Trey making the comments that he made on his podcast, his dad liking the tweets, do the Hawks have enough time to put together, I guess at this point, a winning team to please Trey Young? I'm not gonna sit here and say I ain't gonna say a championship team because I know I'm only talking about this offseason right now. Right. And I don't think it's nobody we can get that's going to turn us to like a championship contender. But do the Hawks have enough time to build that team? So
for Trey specifically, is that what you're asking?
I mean, yeah. If they don't trade Trey Young, say you trade Murray and whoever else, do the Hawks have time to put together that winning team? Because obviously, in my head, I'm thinking it's going to take a minimum. It probably take a minimum of 2 years, I would think. Because you can't.
How long is his contract for, Demond? Do you know how much longer does he have?
3 more years. Him and DJ, 3 more years.
Player option in 26-27.
It's what did you say? Show 2 years and a player option.
Player option in 26-27.
You got
25, 26. Player option 26-27. Yeah.
So let me.
Go ahead.
I'll say this. At this point, the Hawks avoid the assets, right? And looking at it, if you're doing all this talk or whatever, I mean, they ain't gonna go to damn. You already know what's gonna happen with the luxury tax, right? Who are you gonna go get? Who's available? You got some free agent coming up, right? I saw this team competing when a lot of people went out. Somebody said it earlier. A lot of these guys got opportunity to play, right? I keep saying we have talent to compete. I can't necessarily say, but we have talent. Looking at this East, we have talent to be top in the East, period, right? It's how you're going to put together that talent to play. Because like I told y'all, when Trey went out, Quinn changed the way he coached. And this team looked totally different. This team played different. And this is not a shot at Trey like everybody thinks, but that's just facts, right? The defensive rating, we were playing fucking defense because we had more length and size out there on the court, like Mike keeps saying. Length and size is the problem with this team and being able to defend and play better team defense. So for me right now, since he trying to call the team out, that's fine. But you're going to trade DJ, who you got coming back. And if you do that, are we going to still play the same damn way? Trey has to change the way he play, period. Let me get to that. For us to be successful with him, he has to change the way he play. It's not ain't got shit to do with off ball and that like everybody keeps saying. He has to play smarter and be a point guard and be a smarter point guard. That's what I said.
What's good, SS? And then go ahead, Darion.
I was agreeing with him, but
okay.
Foot, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done. To answer your question about can the Hawks build a roster around Trey Young, I think if they were actually serious about it and not just bringing in like big names, just to bring in big names, like I heard Matt talking about like Zach LaVine or something like that whatever. If you see like specific players like play style and how they fit with like this current Hawks roster, then yeah, absolutely. Because guarantee you, no one thought Derek White was gonna be this good. He dropped 38 on the Heat a couple days ago. Everyone's out their mind. Derek White is good. Derek White, yes, he was, but it was just such a low-name trade that no one really thought anything about it. So trades like that help build the roster without doesn't have the big names. Like Donovan, like all those superstars. You don't need a star. You just need players to complement how
That
Trey
fit.
plays
Mhm.
and how the Hawks would want to play. First, the Hawks need to know what style they want to play before they even start making roster moves. That's number
Thank
one.
you.
So once they get that figured out, then they can see, all right, so this is what we want to play. Now let's see what players can fit this, not just bringing names to bringing names.
Well, that's a good point, SS. Let me ask Darion this, and then we're gonna go to Kool-Aid and Air Force, and show. What style of basketball did we play this past year, Darion?
Bro, I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, he brought up a good point. I mean, we know good teams usually are known to be good at something as a collective, right? A good offensive, defensive, they can do this. What was our type of style, Darion?
Well, the thing I think we had the most success with, I honestly think that the way our players are, we're kind of built to be almost like a defensive team. Or at least that's what they're trying to build. If you look at the players that came up from like College Park, you look at Vitt, you look at Kobe, Seth. Like whenever they played, they were defensive. You look like when Trey went out, that's what they relied on. They knew they had to rely on the defense because they didn't have the offense there.
Matt got chill, bro. Matt got chill.
They said you over there on that Oxycontin still, man.
Nah,
They don't.
Matt be on that.
Side note, but
Matt be on that white guy too much.
They do not fucking work.
I mean, for me though, I look at I know Show looks at BI to kind of bring in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I more so look at like Atari Eason.
Look, Show got something to say about that.
I know. Show, I know.
Still got something to say about everything.
Go to mute that.
How the fuck are you gonna get Tari Eason? They're not trading Tari Eason. Like I want Tari Eason too. You're not getting.
No,
Tari
someone no. Show someone.
No, he's just saying someone like.
I said someone like, but if you look at Houston, someone from that team has to go.
Tari Eason, boy. Damn.
Bro, someone from that team has to go, bro. They got contracts.
Well, not, Jalen Green.
You got Jabari, you got Alperen Sengun, you got Jalen Green.
No,
you already got Fred VanVleet on contract. Someone's got to go.
Hold on.
You know they're going to move the guys that they just paid, not the guys that they drafted. You know that.
So they're gonna move Jabari Smith over Tari?
They're gonna move the guys that they paid in free agency.
Yeah,
they paid Fred and Dylan Brooks to get to the cap floor. When it's time to pay guys, those are the guys they're gonna move. Not these.
They still got to move someone else. Show they still got to move someone else with that.
But I mean, it won't be this year. They don't have to move him this year. He's still cheap.
Honestly, the Rockets could say F it and run the same team back because he was drafted same year as AJ, so he got 2 more years on this deal. They ain't got to trade him yet. He was 16 pick. Dude,
like I said, it's the type of player. That's the type of player that I'm looking for.
And let's bring in the homeboy Kool-Aid real quick, man. Kool-Aid,
Kool-Aid,
man.
It's my cousin Kool-Aid.
Hey man, look, I'm listening to what y'all saying, man.
Hey, Kool-Aid, did you see his dad like that tweet going to tell?
Yeah, he been liking a lot of tweets, man. He been liking the tweet also with went beyond me too. So he been over there tweeting on that too. So he been talking about going back to San Antonio. So he been tweeting a lot. Dad been tweeting a lot about Trey leaving.
Should we be concerned about that, Kool-Aid, or
very much. Trae Young image is bad in Atlanta, and I think they picking up on that. And I think the problem with the team, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Really?
When I'm at a game and I'm arguing with other.
Is there a star in Atlanta history that hasn't had bad image at some point?
Yeah. I'm just. Yeah, his image is bad. Everything about him is right now is negative. It's mojo, all of that. The team is losing because they have no camaraderie. They don't have no camaraderie with Trey. That's another reason why they're losing. No camaraderie. Camaraderie win championships.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have no camaraderie with Trey. Okay. DJ act like he got camaraderie with Trey, but he don't have no camaraderie with Trey. You got a lot of players on there don't even click with Trey. They are misfit with Trey. So the whole concept of building building after the championship with Trey, it just went down the tube when they started changing the team around. They didn't know what to get, and with the new manager and with Nate, and they bringing in their players, they just didn't know what they want. So right now, this is the time for Trey. My thing is that Trey is looking at where he's going to go to better his image, and the league is looking at that as trying to pair him with someone that's going to better his image and also lift up the NBA. Now, I mean, if Trey and y'all, and so my thing is that I listened to someone talking, another big time guy, and this was not just a sports guy, a athlete. He was saying that Trey, at his status, do have a chance to make a choice on where he want to go play. And so, if Trey going to battle himself right now, and this would be the time for him to go and pick a team, whether it be LA or go play with Wemby, for him to battle himself, to put himself in get a better image for himself in the NBA. And I think it's a possibility that Trey could uplift to bring a style like a Kyrie Irving to play with LeBron, or a style like a Curry, a semi-Curry to play with LeBron, with assist status. Because Trae Young's a better assist player than Kyrie Irving, even though Kyrie Irving shoot better. He's a better assist guy than Curry, even though Curry shoot better. But at the same time, his shooting status and scoring in clutch situation is on the same, can be in the same level. So I think he can be a help to helping LeBron James get past the Nuggets. So I think we're in a bad situation. I think we need to just start thinking right now what the Hawks going to do. Now I hope they don't, because this is what I see right here. In order for Trey to stay, they're going to have to get rid of Bogey, Clint Capela, Double O, DJ. They're going to get rid of all these guys. First, they're going to get rid of
bring what type of players in?
They got to get rid of Clint Capela. They got to get rid of Bruno. They got to get rid of DJ. They got to get rid of Bogey. They got to get rid of Hunter.
Damn, ain't nobody left.
Oh, man, everybody gonna take
No asset, bro. That's my whole point.
Who you replacing these players with, Kool-Aid?
Listen to what I'm saying. It ain't number 2 players. You ain't gonna add. You can get rid of all those guys and go get picks, because they you got to get rid of them. You got to get rid of them. Go get Khalil. Go get Khalil. Okay, go get Khalil. If you can get into the draft and draft Khalil, okay, Khalil Ware. Okay. And then you can go and get that shooter, like I said, those 2 players. And then you play with the draft picks that we already have, and with the coach we already have that already starting to gel. We can start making a run for what we need to run for, because the team is already semi-constructed with Mo G. Go back and get Miles already on there. We already got those stretch guys that can shoot and dribble the ball. We already got JJ. We already got Big. We already got Steph Curry. We already got Kobe. Go get Khalil Ware, who's a stretch big. And go get another vet guy at the 2.
Hey, Kool-Aid, I think you got a bad echo, bro.
I do.
It's probably somebody.
Kool-Aid.
It's probably everybody else got their mic on. That's probably why it's echoing.
Well, no, that shouldn't have matter. My mic stay on.
Well, is it echo now?
No, that was somebody else.
Probably that was somebody else. That wasn't me. Is that me now? That me now?
You're good.
Okay. So I think it's gonna come down to Trey. I hope he stays, but I'm saying in his heart, this is an opportunity for him to go and play with somebody to make a move for his career. And I think if he do make that move, it would be for the better. He need to be selfish and go ahead and make that move. And we just need to get in our mind, can we go ahead and start rebuilding with a new team? Like I said, if Trey gonna stay, those 5 guys gotta go. Bad camaraderie, bad misfit. They gotta go. Period.
Hey man, you bring up some good points, Kool-Aid.
So why is Trey and Bogey camaraderie bad when they got the best net rating 2-man lineup on the team? Go ahead.
Because Bogey is inconsistent.
Then why do we consistently win the minutes when they're on the floor together? If he's so
Let me tell you something.
We don't win games though.
The person we don't win.
We don't win games because we keep playing DJ all these fucking minutes and we're hezzy tweening into middies all the goddamn time instead of running real fucking offense.
Well, the person we should have not got rid of was Gallinari. That was the little chemistry that really got us over the top.
If we kept Danilo Gallinari instead of trading him for DJ, we would have gone into the year with Jalen Johnson as our backup power forward because that nigga tore his fucking Achilles over the summer.
I'm just saying I'm talking about camaraderie win championship.
Yeah, he ain't on the floor.
Who ain't on the floor?
Whole season.
Who?
Gallo.
That's okay.
It's not bad knees, man.
But he's back on the floor now.
Barely.
Where?
Okay. He's not good.
With Milwaukee.
It's not that he's not good.
He got touch rebound to help Milwaukee get past.
Yeah, oh, that's great, bro. Oh, that's great. That nigga shouldn't be on this team anymore.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about camaraderie, man. Camaraderie win championship. I'm saying that that Gallo and Trey had a chemistry. They had a chemistry.
Air Force, what's your take on the chemistry thing that Kool-Aid talking about here?
Goodness gracious, Kool-Aid, you talking about gutting the whole team. Everybody not going to take all those salaries that you talking about. I mean, we have to be realistic for this year and forward, okay? The bottom line is this. If you're going to keep Trey, you know you got to move D. You know you got to move DJ. I like what you're saying, some of the stuff, but some of the stuff moving Hunter, and you talking about all these big salaries. All these teams are not going to be taking these leftover salaries because they look at him like, nah, I'm not touching this guy. I'm not touching. He making $22 million like DeAndre Hunter. He a part-time seasonal fucking player. Nobody going to be taking him. You got to look. In my opinion, if you want to just stick with Trey, try to work it for 1 year or 2 years,
like what you said, nobody gonna take these guys, right? So then Trey got to go. Trey is stuck with a bunch of miss with these guys.
I don't see it now. If you're gonna move Trey, then you got to get some picks back because you can't rebuild. You ain't got no draft picks from 25 to 27. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't about they getting rid of about Trey saying I want to leave and I'm going to leave.
Let me tell you.
Let me go. This is where I want to go. And
what you saying about this show, man? Unmute yourself, show. What you saying, Joe?
I'm really not into talking about Trey saying he want to leave.
You're not going to win. You just come in here to pick up a check. That's just like clocking in the job. I don't think so. If I need to go,
say that again now.
That's like you basically just saying, don't move Trey, right? Or move him.
No, I'm saying Trey Young. I'm saying Trey Young is going to make a decision on whether he want to leave or not. And I think his decision is going to be made that he want to be traded.
I don't think he need to make decisions. The franchise should be making the decision to better themselves, to put themselves in the bad position.
The man is trying to make a decision to better himself.
Anything. You know, he shouldn't have to tell them anything. The franchise should be trying to better themselves year in and year out. And they haven't done that.
Tap in, Darion.
Franchise been here since 1968 and ringless. You need to step their ass up.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree that the
players should never have to tell. The franchise should put your best player in the best position to win. Waiting too late, keeping these damn half-been broken-ass players, and now you win.
Darion, is there a path to keeping a Trey Young here? Let me change that. Keeping a Trey Young, not keeping a Trey Young. Is there a path that's showing Trey Young that the organization prioritize winning? Does trading DJ show Trey Young we're trying to win?
Man, not in about 2 years. Yeah, I don't think you could do it this year.
What can we do this year? Show, what's up?
in August when Trey comes back, right? And
So okay, cool. Give me a potential lineup of
in
what you
August when Trey comes back and he walks into that gym and he sees Khalil Ware at the top of the key, splashing. I guarantee you that nigga's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
His decision got to be made by July, I heard.
What decision?
That decision to whether he gonna stay or not. All that trading and making decisions on trade.
It depends on Kool-Aid. It depends on how you look at it, right?
Guys put pressure on the front office the year before they leave, not the year they leave. They put the pressure on now. He's gonna give them a year. He's telling them, all right, go put a team around me that can win. They're going to attempt to do that. He's going to play he'll be a Hawk this season. I don't know why you're acting like he's not going to be a Hawk this season. Right? He'll be a Hawk this season. Next season, maybe not. But they have to position themselves to try to be a better team next year. Like I said, all you got to do is I promise. We are not devoid of assets, Foot. We have limited assets, but we are not devoid of assets. That's cap. That's not true.
When I'm talking about assets, something to bring something back other than DJ.
Okay,
that's
but
what I mean by that.
Just because you don't value these guys doesn't mean they're not valued across the league.
That's not what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Then what are you saying?
We don't have what we can get. Do we get big names? Twofold. Do we have enough assets to get big name guys?
But I'm saying
number two. Do big names want to come here first and foremost?
Okay, why do we have to get big names to be good?
We don't have to. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: I would rather us play these young guys that we have.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to have big names.
I know that, but I'm just saying. We let these young guys play.
Ticket say just like you promised, Bi.
Hey, Gerald. I'm happy you wasted $2 just to shark shit ticket.
Play these young guys, man. That's all.
Hey, I'm still on.
That's why I keep saying we have talent. Play these damn young guys.
Somebody trade these somebody who's 6'8" and good at basketball.
We're all so convinced they're going to take Khalil Ware. We don't know who they're going to take in this draft.
You sure don't. You don't know.
The draft we just all should have proved that.
Knowing they ass, they're gonna go get another point guard.
They're gonna go get Reed Shepherd.
See, let's see. This is what have to happen, man.
I know where you got that.
Management got to see the talent, man. Management got to go after Khalil Ware, man. Period. Let me be a little real, okay? And I know all those guys that I named that need to be gone, they need to be gone over a period of time. You need to get rid of them as soon as possible. But the first person need to go is Clint Capela. Okay? Yes. That's the first person need to be replaced. He need to be replaced with Khalil Ware. Go get the draft pick, go get Khalil Ware. Or you can draft Khalil Ware and then replace Clint Capela with another center for Clint Capela. You can package him up whoever you want to package him up with. Okay, you can package him up. Whoever they say, give me Clint Capela and Hunter. Hell, let them have Clint Capela and Hunter. You see what I'm saying? If they want to let on Clint Capela and Bogey, let them have Clint Capela and Bogey. Let's get Clint Capela up out of him. Let's go get Khalil Ware, and then let's use that to go get a pick that's gonna match with Trey. In that two, let's see if we get the best shooter out of that with that two spot. And they ain't got to be a big name guy. He just got to be a guy like what they got over there at the Nuggets, like maybe he got to be able to shoot like the Nugget shooter, like Junior. He just need to be able to shoot like that, catch and shoot, just like that. That's all you need to do, to be able to catch and shoot.
I got a question for you. You made the comment, get somebody that match with Trey, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to what somebody said earlier. It's not matching with it. It's about what the hell the team doing. If you look at some of these damn teams, look at Miami. Miami, prime example, right? They got a bunch of dudes that just fit together as a whole, as a team. All this building around Trey, but damn, build a team that can be successful, that where all the pieces fit together, not dudes that fit around freaking one dude. That's our damn problem. Right,
but to be fair,
we have not done that yet, man.
You see where Miami's been.
No, we haven't. I agree, we haven't done that. But I'm just saying,
So we already
ain't done nothing for Trey. We ain't built around Trey. Damn all that. We hadn't built the team.
No, you got a team. You got a team.
That's a successful team.
Yeah,
I like the young guys that we have now. I really, since a lot of them don't got a lot of burn, I really like these young guys. They need to play these damn young guys.
You know why Kevin Durant them not winning over there? They don't mix.
They don't fit. Exactly. They don't fit. I don't give a damn how many superstars you got.
From the bench to the start,
offensive game plan is terrible. That's why they don't win. But
I mean,
they don't fit.
True. So I'm just saying, you got to have a mindset when you have a superstar, when you have a chance to draft a number 1 draft pick in the top 5, man.
That's not a guarantee.
Let me tell you something. Dallas constantly trying to build around Luka. They go get Porzingis, they go get Kyrie Irving. Every time you turn around, Luka is the mindset of who they building that team around. Am I not right?
There's a difference. Mark Cuban we don't have no Mark Cuban.
It ain't about no Mark Cuban. I'm saying how it should be done. About who we don't have, I'm saying how it's supposed to be done. So Trae Young is our superstar. He's the top 5. He's the number top 3 draft pick. The mindset was supposed to build around what's going to help him win and a team. When you say put a team together, put the team together with Trae Young and your top. Let me take Trae Young out the name. You just got a number 1 top 5 draft pick, number 3. And you're supposed to begin to build a team to help that number 3 pick when you haven't had that chance of having that pick in 18 years. You got a chance to get that pick.
No, you build a team that can win, not because of damn number 3 draft pick. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The team should be built for success, to win, to work where all the pieces work together. Not I got this dude I need to build around here. I need to build for that number 3 pick.
Man, you basically saying the same thing. Man, you saying the same thing. I'm just saying you got to have the top 3 draft pick in the process of building that team that's gonna win with him in mind.
Fair enough. I got you now, Kool-Aid.
What's good, Ticket?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
What
up?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I see Shaw over there acting crazy.
Yo, he is cussing, bro. That's just hilarious. He said they're just cussing, bro.
I think as far as what we need to draft, y'all already know who I like, but it need to be a person that isn't Trae Young dependent. Like when you talk about drafting people that fit one player, the weakness in that is that that person is probably going to be dependent on Trae Young. And that's the main issue I have with people that say it need to be a guy that fits Trae Young. No, it need to fit the Hawks. If Trae Young's game ain't hitting, then you got to be able to win in a different way.
That's what happened to the Sixers.
That's what happens when you talk about shit.
Hey, Ticket. Somebody said the basketball guy said you full of shit. That's why you went out.
He's not wrong.
That's what happened to the Philadelphia 76ers, man. They built their team around Embiid, and when Embiid went down, they couldn't do anything because they needed Embiid to start everything.
Not no more. Say something, Ticket.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we can. Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I had a phone call come in, but that's what I feel like we need. You got to be able to win in more than one way. If the Trae Young system ain't working, you got to be able to go to something else. That's more of the reason why I'm more of a Edie fan, because outside of a post pass, Edie doesn't have to be dependent on Trae Young for his offense. Now, somebody like Ware, he got he can shoot. I still think he's a little raw. I'm a big proponent of rebounding.
Average 10 rebounds per game.
So
when he get through, I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
We need a center.
I want to ask y'all a question about championship.
Go ahead.
Why don't you let Ticket finish what he was saying? Let's let Ticket finish.
I'm gonna let him finish. Then I'm gonna ask that question.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. What you got, Kool-Aid?
Okay, my question is: name me a team that the number 1 top draft pick did not win a championship.
It's a whole lot of them.
The Mavericks.
I'm talking about name your team, but
you
then
said
name
number one.
the team. A majority of the time, number one draft pick between 1 and 5, who a team ever hit on that draft pick won championship.
There's a whole lot of them that did it.
It's a lot of top 5 picks.
Dominique.
Dominique.
We didn't win one. We hit on Dominique. Even though
The Pelicans haven't done it yet. They hit on Zion and AD.
What draft class? I'm talking about in the draft class. I'm talking about when you talking about look at the draft class. You got
Trey's draft class? Are you talking about Trey's draft class?
Which draft class? All of them? Because
when you talking about
what are you saying? What's the question?
Like Michael Jordan draft class. Who went number 1?
Sam Bowie.
Okay, so where did Michael Jordan go?
3.
Okay, went 3, right?
Right.
So I mean, you had an organization had to make a decision between those guys who was in the top 10 right there to make the right decision to pick the right guy to win a championship with, right?
David Robinson. He won.
I don't get where you're going with this.
So my point I'm making that out of those top guys, one of those organizations gonna make the right decision to pick the right guy to win a championship with.
An actual win?
So what? And what?
Michael Jordan.
Let me say something. No, let me say something cool. Let me say something.
Michael Jordan didn't win shit until they drafted Scotty.
So when it comes to the draft, by the way, that's not true. Michael Jordan didn't win until he developed Scottie Pippen. When they drafted Scotty, he was a bum.
Yeah, Scotty was a role player.
About 100 pounds when they drafted.
Larry Bird was the only person in front of Mike.
This is how I see it. This is how I see it, right? This is how I see it. Your purpose of being in that lottery is because you're looking for that franchise player, right? Once you get that franchise player, and I've said it up here plenty of times, then you build your team around said franchise player. Now, when you build your team around the said franchise player, you're also addressing what weaknesses does that franchise player have, and if he can't improve on that, you get player or players who are good at what he's bad at to supplement that. So that's why you see people say with Trae Young, hey, we need better defenders because he's not a good on-ball defender, right? Now, back to the point you made about Dallas, and this what gets me upset when it comes to like the Mavericks and the Hawks. The Mavericks, whether they was right or wrong, they put people beside Luka Doncic. They wasn't worried about saving $1. Okay, they took on that Porzingis money even when he was hurt. Because I think when they traded Porzingis, he had an ACL tear at the time, and they gave him a contract extension. They didn't care about the money; they cared about the talent. They didn't even care about the fit. They just knew they needed better overall talent on the team. It didn't work. Guess what they do next? Kyrie Irving become available. They didn't sit there and say, I wonder if this will work. Because guess what? Kyrie is ball dominant. Luka ball dominant. Some people think like this. Great players can play with great players because they can figure it out when it comes to winning, right? Just like your big three in Miami. It took them a year, but they figured out what they needed to do to win. When it comes to the Hawks, we have not put the necessary.
We don't have great players on the Hawks, though.
We have not put, but we have a franchise player. That's the thing. I didn't say I didn't say he's this great, this GOAT. I said he's a franchise player. We have not put those type of players that the Mavs have attempted to put beside Luka Doncic. We over here, think about it. If it wasn't for Trae Young going to and trying to get Murray to come here, do the Hawks even address trying to get another guy who was a ball handler or defensive guy, depending on how you want to look at it, after that Miami series? After we went to the Eastern Conference Final. I don't know. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Did ownership attempt to improve the team?
No, they did not.
They refuse. Ownership refuses to improve this team, and they keep trying to sell us. And this is just my personal opinion right here. They keep hoping guys like Jalen Johnson, guys like Muhammad Gay, Kobe Buffkin, they hope they develop because the owner just really don't want to spend no damn money. He could have been and got some real talent now. Prime example. Prime example. Let's be honest here. You got Paul George. He's about to be a free agent.
Yep.
Fans will sit here and tell me, no, don't get him because he's too old.
They don't like change. That's
but it's Paul George. Who on our team on the Hawks roster right now is better than Paul George right now?
Nobody.
But they'll tell you don't get him because he's old. So
that's attachment. That's attachment to players and not the team.
So, like, when are we going to get these players, or do we need to just keep sitting here and hoping? Oh, I hope Jalen Johnson become an all-star. I hope Mohamed Gay be a fringe starter. I hope Kobe
be a fucking all-star because Nate McMillan bitch ass ain't here to turn him into a fucking big. Praise God.
Guess whose fault is that? That's the front office fault.
Yeah,
they didn't have to keep him. And you know what else? They could have told Nate McMillan.
Have we not corrected that? Have we not?
JJ wasn't ready.
Watch this.
Whatever.
The owner in the front office could have easily told him, hey, we need this guy to get minutes. They chose not to. Why? Because
he wasn't ready.
They don't know no fucking basketball.
The owner thought we was this winning or this winning team at the time. Listen to me. There's no way I believe Nate McMillan woke up, looked at this motherfucking team, and came out and said, we done developing. He didn't come with that on his own.
Nah,
he didn't come with that on his own. Why would he even think
That's an assumption.
that? Why would he even think about saying that when we only had one all-star caliber player on the team?
Man, the development is not dependent on damn coaches.
Nate the best coach we done
Nate
had.
was a bad coach for this team. He did not want to.
Hold on. And then my last thing about Nate McMillan. I don't care what y'all say. Nate McMillan stunted JJ growth. I'm gonna tell you why I grew.
It ain't just him. He stunted everybody growth. Everybody. I got one question. Who got better while Nate McMillan was here?
Watch this though. Watch this. If Jalen Johnson was so good when Nate McMillan was here, when he got fired, how come Jalen Johnson was doing what? Alternating minutes with who? AJ Griffin. He wasn't that good. Quinn didn't think he was that good. Once again,
because Quinn had the same mindset Nate had.
JJ was lost, bro.
At the time. How come when the season started, the coach decided to start Sadiq Bey?
Exactly.
Because Landry has the same mindset with the same coach. Coach Quinn had the same mindset.
Guess what? Show.
Can I answer the question?
Let me say this, then you can cook. I believe a lot of people came into them Hawks faces last year and was very high on AJ Griffin. And who did he play under when he made the all-rookie, all-star shit?
Thank you.
Daniel. Exactly.
There you go.
But we had the pressure Nate to play him. I remember
what had to be.
They put him a lot.
It don't matter what was done. It was done.
What AJ played in the first game of the season. We didn't have to pressure Nate to play him.
Koolaids, when you say that, when you say he had to get pressured, that tells me then they should have pressured him to play Jalen Johnson in. So y'all
hold on. No, y'all forgetting Jalen Johnson started off that season.
He damn sure did every time
with a whole bunch of playing time. Y'all forget about that. And then, as you see, he was still lost, so his playing time started dwindling. Y'all keep forgetting about that.
That's literally not what happened. He wasn't ready.
That's all it was.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why he started losing playing time, show. That's fact. Look at the minutes. Look at the minutes. It's documented. The season started with JJ getting majority. The first dude coming out the bench, he still looked lost, so his time started doing it.
The nigga was lost,
That's
bro.
not true.
Look at the minutes.
Lost, man.
Look at the minutes.
I'll tell you.
The minutes show you the beginning of the season that year.
We'll look at the minutes, and the minutes will tell you that's not true.
The following his second year, JJ was the first one to come out the bench. Because y'all was clowning me because I kept saying JJ ain't ready. He ain't ready. He lost. Everybody was clowning me about that. And then now everybody finally had jumped on board until last year where he finally kind of went this summer himself, as he said, and he developed his game with LeBron. Development is not on the freaking coaches in the organization. They don't have enough time to spend with him because of the CBA. They can't spend that much time. The most time is during the season. The player has to have to work on their game on their own, like a LeBron.
This ain't
Wait, because no. See, what I'm not going to allow is for y'all to say falsities.
Man, ain't nobody study you, show.
Man,
No.
you're
Hey, no.
Hold on, your shit was a falsity with damn big ass.
Exactly.
2023 season.
The word falsity.
October, 13.7 minutes per game. November, 13.1 minutes per game. December, 20.2 minutes per game.
Mm-hmm.
January, he missed time, comes back, 10.2 minutes per game. February, 13.6 minutes per game. Then Quinn comes in right after the All-Star break, a couple games after the All-Star break. February, 15.2 minutes per game, and obviously there's only 5 games in April. He plays 20.5 minutes per game.
Show. What's your stats? What's the stats?
Like,
you know, just go down the line and give all them stats now.
Okay. All right. So October, 4.7, 2.6, and 0.7. November.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying? Like, what is he supposed to do in 14 minutes? And we all know he couldn't shoot last year. So what are you saying? I'm asking you what you didn't get that you wanted.
I just told you, bro.
What you said.
Bro,
His minutes went down. Whoa.
All right. So he was playing but not producing now. That what you're saying?
Well, I mean, he sure was playing.
Bro, it don't matter, bro. As a coach, I don't subscribe to the what I'm supposed to do in X minutes. Whatever
Exactly.
you got, you maximize them minutes.
Thank you.
And then it earns the trust where you get more minutes. AJ Griffin went through the same thing with Nate.
Bro, hold on, because I literally know this isn't true because y'all keep saying this shit and we know this isn't true because
you just proved my point.
Because at the beginning of 22-23, Bogey was hurt. Bogey was hurt.
I don't care about the
game of the season.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
So what you're saying is so he earned his trust before the season started.
You produce, you stay on the floor.
Griffin took advantage of his opportunity when it presented itself.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
JJ did it.
How did he not? He kept playing.
My question is about JJ. Look,
how did he not if he kept playing?
Hey,
you got the stat show. That's all I got.
Let me ask you this.
I'm just saying, how did he not show if he kept playing and he started to produce more as the months went on? How did he not show? I'm just asking.
Look, guys,
what did he not?
Either you got it or you don't have it.
Thank you.
If you got it and you young, you play. If you old and you got it, you play. If you young and you don't have it, you don't play. And you old, you don't have it, you don't play. If you come in, you drafted in the first round, and you got it, you play. And a coach must see that talent. And what I'm saying right now, from my point of view about JJ, is that Nate McMillan didn't see the talent that JJ had, and he should have played his first year.
No, Koolaids. You can't go.
He should have started his
Koolaids. You can't go out
his first year.
Koolaids, you can't say you want to win and then play young guys just because.
How he gonna play his first year?
Exactly.
What?
Because he was lost, bro.
He was lost. He trying to
They
win.
didn't have nobody.
Who position was he supposed
Guess
to
who played their first year? Guess who played their first year? Herder played his first year.
Because
Did not double play his first year.
Kool-Aid. No, Double O didn't really play his first year.
Yes, he did. He played in the first year.
He first year. Real minutes until the playoffs, right? But here's my point.
Because he was hurt. He couldn't play because he was hurt.
Position, before I move on off this topic, whose position was Jalen Johnson supposed to take?
Exactly.
Day one.
He's supposed to been playing behind Collins.
But you the one said we messed up when we traded Gallo.
He's supposed to play behind Collins.
How?
He's supposed to, man. He's supposed to got some playing time.
We should have traded Gallo before that, right?
So who was going to lose? So who was going to lose their minutes, Kool-Aid? Who was going to lose their minutes? 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 Who was going to lose their min
who gonna lose their minutes He didn't
Gallo, right?
Play his
I
rookie
can't put
year.
players in a rotation, man. Nate McMillan will
Oh,
start
this-
playing a short bench. Let me tell you who
Kool-Aid
made
is Kool-Aid is of the mindset that if you get drafted in the
he
first
should have
round, you
let me
play.
tell you what who should have took. He should have took
Hey,
TLC.
listen, Kool-Aid,
Why would Nate?
Kool-Aid,
This is what I'm saying. Why would Nate
Kool-Aid.
McMillan playing TLC? Why
Kool-Aid,
TLC was getting all those minutes?
I'm gonna tell you why, Kool-Aid. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay,
Kool-Aid.
guys like Nate McMillan and guys like Quinn Snyder usually trust their veteran players. Okay, that's what he rolled with. JJ was getting meaningful minutes in College Park at the time, though, right? Then when he was gonna get his real action, his rookie year, when he was gonna get his real action, him and what's my guy name? What was the young guard we had that we got rid of?
Let me tell you how it went down.
Hold on. What was the young rookie we had with JJ? In the second round, dude, we had
talking about from Georgia.
Tyrese Martin.
Not Tyrese Martin, the guard who played like
Sharif.
Him and Sharif. Hold up.
Yeah,
December, when COVID was hitting, when we went down with a whole bunch of players who went into COVID protocol, we brought Jalen Johnson, we brought Sharif Cooper up. They was gonna start getting real minutes because we had nobody else to play. They both came down with COVID at the same time before they could even play. So that set his stuff back also. And also with Double O didn't even play a lot his rookie year. He really wasn't even worth a damn until we made it to the playoffs and we started subbing him in when he played real good in that Philadelphia series, right? Let's be honest here, man. Listen to me. Okay. All that stuff we discussing is all water under the bridge now. It's all water under the bridge. Nothing we can do. It's all said and done. The question on the floor for all y'all is this, man. Okay. Can we keep Trae Young in Atlanta?
No.
That's your question right there.
No.
Yes.
No.
I think no. I mean, I want him to stay, but I think no. I think he's gone now.
All you gotta do is what I say. It's still nothing's changed. Trade DJ for a player who's 6'8" and good at basketball. Draft Khalil Ware. We're cooking. I'm ready.
The problem. What are you talking about in terms of a championship? We good.
We're not going to win a championship next year.
Cindy.
We're not going to win a championship.
We're not going to be champions. We're going to be
Trey doesn't.
next year. We know that already.
Trey doesn't think we're going to. Trey's not telling the front office, "Hey, if we don't win it, hold on."
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking.
You're right. That's not going to win a championship next year. That can put you on a trajectory towards a championship. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right. I don't. When I'm saying this, I'm saying in reference of a championship. I feel like Trae Young is way too flawed to be on the floor. Period. For the Hawks, and us be able to win a championship with him.
Wait, did you say you don't think we can win a title with Trae Young?
On the floor, period.
What's your thoughts on that, Darion?
No.
What Ticket just said, and then Air Force, what you got on it? Go ahead, Darion.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think you can win a championship with Trae Young on the floor.
How?
What do you mean?
I mean, what type of players? And give me a projection. We need 3 years, 2 years. I mean, well, hell, you only got what? What did we say? 3?
Trae Young at the 1, a rim pressure warrior at the 2, a sniper at the 3, JJ in the stretch big. That's it. You're there.
No,
you're there. Trae Young, Isaac Okoro, Cam Johnson. Hey,
talk to me, Darion.
You don't have to think so. You don't have to agree.
Talk to me, Darion. What's your thought?
I think you need length. You need length around Trae. Like we all know that. You definitely you need length. Like you need, like when I say like your 2 probably needs to be like around 6'6".
You need range.
That's the problem is you can't have a guy that is the franchise player, but you have to make all of these compensations for
You got to make compensations for who. You got to make compensations for whoever.
For Joel Embiid because he don't want to move his fucking feet in the playoffs.
Let me finish.
That's different. That's different. It's not
different when it's not Trey. Like y'all.
No. Joel
That nigga's a loser, by the way. A loser.
Joel just can't do it. It's not he don't want to. He just can't.
Hold on.
Let me answer that next.
Hold on. Go ahead. Air Force. Air Force thought. Can we win with Trey in Atlanta? Ticket said no.
Can we win with Trey as a championship? No. As getting further to the playoffs, yes, you can. If you can get a big to cover his discrepancies, you're gonna have to get like Show said, somebody 6'8" or 4. I said BI, but y'all like, man, hell no, that nigga trash. But
hold on, Air Force. Hold on. BI, listen.
Go ahead.
All the shit I said about BI on Twitter is me. I was just trolling Show. That's all I was really doing.
Okay.
Trolling Show.
I think he would be a good fit. That's your trade right there. Atlanta to New Orleans. You get somebody who's giving you over 20 points per game. He'll give you 60 games. Now he's not gonna play every game, but he'll give you 60 plus games. Okay?
Hey, you see this comment? You see this comment right here? I know Tiki gonna like this comment. What y'all think? Well, you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Stupid, no, I mean just for people. So just so I know. So for the people that say that you can't win with Trey, you can't win a championship with Trey. So y'all want to trade him then, right? Otherwise, what's the point?
I want to try.
Well, let me ask you this. Darion. Let me ask you this, Darion, and then everybody else can chime in. Do you have faith that Landry Fields can build a team around Trae Young for us to win?
Hell no.
No.
I don't think.
My problem is not with Landry.
Krause could do it.
My problem is not really like I have a problem with Landry because I believe he does stupid shit. My problem, y'all know me. My problem is more with the owner because he gets involved too much.
Mm-hmm. True.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. You know what? This is an owner. Out all the top 20, he is out all the top 10 largest market cities. He's the only one who has not increased his net worth on the team alone. The Hawks are worth $3 billion. You got the Golden State Warriors. Joe Lakers bought the team 12 years ago for $400 million. Now it's worth $7 billion. So that tells you, you're right. It starts with the owner. That tells you right there.
I don't understand the correlation.
What I'm saying is, you got somebody who is not going. You got somebody who's not going to make an effort to go with the luxury tax. He hasn't done that. Who is not going to spend money, and also, like I said, if you see these teams, all these teams with their net worth go up, no, that means they're willing to win. Teams that are still in that mid-range, low range, that means they want to stay average and they want to lose.
So let me ask you this, Air Force.
Go ahead.
What does any of those things have to do with Trae Young refusing to play a man on defense?
He don't want us to give you a man. That's what the playoff. That tells you right there. He's not going to spend the money.
What is he going? I still don't understand. What does that have to do?
What I'm saying is, I just think he's just using the Hawks. He's just having the Hawks as just a luxury. You know, ownership of the team.
Damon asked the question if he thought that Landry could put a team around Trae Young. I said
no, he cannot.
My problem really wasn't with Landry. My problem is with the owner because I don't believe the owner allows his GMs the opportunity to put a team around anyone.
No, that owner don't want. He doesn't want to spend.
Can I say? Let me say my reason why I said no with Trey as well, and it goes back to something that Mike been saying for a while. Trey can't be our best player.
Thank you.
But I don't think he can
to win. He cannot be the best player at the point guard position to be able to win. For us to win with him,
that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
Remember. Trey said it on his podcast though.
But
he said I don't have. He said I don't have to be the best player. He said it.
He not playing no defense though, Demond.
But he ain't playing smart basketball, bro.
I can't have.
Well, he's not playing
But,
smart basketball.
You say he's not playing defense. Yo, let's be real. DeJounte Murray's defense wasn't all that great either now.
Nobody's arguing DeJounte Murray being the franchise player, though.
I don't think Trey. No, I'm sorry. I don't think Trey wants to be the friend. I don't think he wants to be the best player on the damn team. I really don't.
He don't want to be here.
He don't want to be a leader either.
Darren, let me ask you this, just pure basketball wise.
He don't want to be here.
Do you think that a point guard that takes the most shots, but is the arguably percentage-wise the worst shooter on the team, do you believe that is a recipe for a championship?
No, but like I said, I don't think the man wants to take the most shots. I think he's forced into taking the most shots.
No, he ain't forced. He's not forced.
Okay, cool. If he's not forced, who else on the team would y'all like to take the most shots?
It's not even about taking the most shots.
Someone's got to take them.
No, Darren. I mean, real simple. Ball movement and people movement.
Aaron, you have
you can move the ball, but you still got to take a shot.
I mean, you can move the ball.
At the end of it, you still got to take a shot.
Again, are you talking about somebody to go get your butt? I'm talking about overall in the basketball sense, as far as that leads to winning, right? That's
not what he asked. He asked. I'm asking, who on this team do y'all want to shoot?
I'm about to answer. I'm gonna answer that.
Whoever has the good shot.
Exactly. Whoever has the good shot. The issue is this, Darion. I can't subscribe to your rebuttal of who else is gonna take the most shots when I see the dude bring the ball up the floor, dribble, forward, back, step back.
Watch me shoot.
3 for 17.
No,
answer. I'm gonna respond. Because also, I'm Trey.
Answer. It's because
I also get sick of seeing Dre miss wide open 3-pointers. I get sick of seeing Clint being spoon-fed the ball and missing shit under the rim.
Hold on. You can't talk about people missing shots when Trae Young the worst shooter on the team.
True, but shit, who else?
I think the Hawks offense could be a lot better.
He doesn't shoot 60%, which is embarrassing. It's embarrassing that a nigga all his shots on the rim.
My whole point is
58.9%. 58.9, no matter where you shoot.
My whole point is
it only matters.
That's why the question was, will Trey be here?
That's the only person who field goal percentage fucking
want to be here.
This whole meeting was about Trey is going to be here or not, right? Foot and ticket is what I was talking about, that mojo crowd. And
I'm responding, bro.
And that's your image.
I'm responding to people.
So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, his image, he need to go ahead and leave so that image can change.
He need to go.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Here's my thought on that. Y'all discussing the shot attempts. Here's my
man,
thought.
Look, he let DeJounte Murray hezzy tween into minis all season, and we still didn't win shit.
On the shot attempts, right? This is what I've come to realize. When Trey came back off the injury, right, and he played semi-passive, he is not, in my opinion, he's not effective when he plays like that. That's one, right? I need him to be, I prefer him to be a little bit more, to be back the old Trey, more aggressive. The thing is this, I think you need to get better, you need to have better shooters, and you got to have better shooters, better scorers, slashers. Because when we look at the team, when you keep it a buck, okay. This year you had Murray shooting a high percent from the field, right? But nobody else was shooting high percent from the field. Nobody else was attacking the basket, finishing at the rim. Even my big was shooting awful this year for a big man, considering all your shots come within a restricted area. You have to get another guy who can score and finish. That's why I said I prefer to get a guy, a wing who can, and I know it's gonna be expensive, who can shoot but also attack and finish at the basket. Right.
But Damon, I got
a question for when ticket finish too.
Market in Utah.
I got for you, Damon.
Gang. I got to go back to work.
Hold on, I got.
Hold on. Hey, listen. I'm about to end the show, guys, but I want to put this out before we leave. We Talk Hawks, we are teaming up with the homies from Atlanta Hawk Home Court. They got 1,000-mile challenge for the all season.
Mhm.
Right. So while players getting ready for the all season, we're gonna be getting ready in the off season for the upcoming season. And the challenge is this off season. I think it's 1,000 miles he's trying to do in the off season, something like that.
Yeah, 1,000.
I'm gonna post more details
Yeah.
as I get with Brandon, but we're gonna team up with him. I like the idea. We're gonna also be giving away at certain milestones, giving away tickets for the upcoming season for Hawks games. So if you want to get, well, I know I'm about to say this fucked up though. SS can't get involved because his shit fucked up. So
I mean,
you already know what I said about you, Demond.
Hey, I'm in it, dog. I'm in it.
No,
Hey,
hell
it's
no.
going to be though walking, running, biking,
Swimming.
swimming.
I'll be there in spirit, Demond. No
So
worry
it's
about it.
all about just getting active out there. So we're gonna team up. I'm gonna post a video with more details as I get them from Brandon. But I thought that was a dope idea. You know, we can get ready. We gonna be out here getting ready like the athlete this off season. You feel me?
Hey, Scooter.
But but yeah, hey, thanks for everybody tapping in. I got to get my black ass back to work, man. Okay. I can't get fired fucking around with y'all on this thing right here, man.
Cousin Koolaids.
Salute to everybody who tapped in. We appreciate it as usual. Salute to everybody in the chat. And thanks for tapping in. What's today? Today is Thursday. We're gonna have another show, man. Probably gonna do one on Sunday. If everybody's available, probably knock one out on Sunday, talk some playoffs, and start getting ready for this upcoming lottery. And I do that monthly. Matt over here lying like shit. Matt don't even work out, but Matt don't damn work out. Shit. But salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. And real quick, final words. Let's start with Foot. Let's go around the building real quick. Foot.
Hey man, I'm just waiting to see what the hell gonna happen, man. I just want to win. I don't give a damn. I just want to win.
All right, Air Force.
I'm all in. DJ for Brandon Ingram. That's it. That's it.
Show like that. Look, you go in the show. Go in it with a smile.
Man,
show up.
DJ for anybody over 6'8" who's good at basketball. Anybody.
So that Spurs move interests you?
Who over 6'8" and good at basketball is on the Spurs besides Wemby?
I don't know. Keldon Johnson that good?
Not 6'8".
Well, at least you get your picks back. Darion.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but please do something.
All right, Kool-Aid.
Hey man, it's a wait and see. I hope Trey stayed, but that's it.
SS, my guy.
There is a path for the Hawks to be really good next season, but they gotta take risks and they have to commit to what they're building. They can't do it halfway and then back out and then say, "Oh, it don't look good." Shit don't look good. Last year that Minnesota team didn't look good, but look, they stuck with it. Now look at them.
I know that's crazy, right? I was one of the main ones laughing at the Gobert trade. Now I'm over here jealous like a mug. But once again, thanks for everybody tapping, man. We are out. Let me get my butt back to work.
All right, later.
All right.